I find a lot of recipes on TikTok, but this one right here is one of my top faves. Let's make some mac and cheese. First, we're going to shred up our cheese. You're going to shred 4 different types of cheeses. You got 16-ounce block of sharp cheddar cheese, a 16-ounce block of Colby Jack cheese, an 8-ounce block of Gouda cheese, and an 8-ounce block of mozzarella cheese. Once you finish, we're going to make our sauce. You're going to melt down 4 tablespoons of butter and then add 6 cups of heavy whipping cream. Once that simmers for a bit, we're going to start adding our cheese. Now you're only going to add half of the cheese that you shredded up because the other half is going to go on top. And then add whatever seasonings you like and just slowly mix until the cheese melts down. Now we're going to make our pasta. You're going to make a box and a half of elbow noodles and then add in 2 to 3 cubes of chicken bouillon to give it that extra flavor. Now we're going to start adding all of our cheese sauce to our noodles. Now I know it's going to look like a lot, but trust me, add it all in. And then I also add in more seasonings to my mixture. I just use the same seasonings that I use for the cheese sauce. Now it's time to layer it all in our baking dish. You're going to add in half of your noodles and then top it with some shredded cheese. And then you're just going to do another layer on top, the noodles and then the rest of the shredded cheese. Now you're going to bake it uncovered at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. And then just slightly broil it at the end. I'm telling y'all, this mac and cheese is one of the best that I've ever had.